The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and begin the drive at the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's going to be fourth down and inches. And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Aggies, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
We thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Northern Illinois' offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll kick it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Baker. The pass rush gets home. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge curve for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession number ended in a fumble. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. The 30. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to... together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's McMillan. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A new set of downs after that completion. And they hand it off to the back. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's in the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies!
Boy, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? The quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air, and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks right for a quick completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. And the receivers got it. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Crucial third down play right here. To throw, it's Baker. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Huskies. As they fight back here in this playoff game. They're setting out to try the PAT.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Northern Illinois offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A quick shoot. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now it's second down here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Crosses the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. Back to pass. It's Baker. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows him to put pressure on your quarterback. And
he'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Powering through the defender.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quick throw, testing the middle. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw that one away to avoid a bit of a sack. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Back to throw. It's Baker. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab, fighting him off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Dumps it down to the back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback rolling to his right now. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. This time, a completion. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. They keep the offense on the field, just 2 seconds left in the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Savage. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
First down and 10 now. The big fullback's got it here. defense smothers him for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They go up short on the 3rd down completion. And here comes the punt team. And the returner blocked down by that coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They'll give it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. It's McMillan. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
When the ball's on the ground and somehow the running back recovers it himself, he's got to be relieved and elated at the same time. Tell you who else is elated, Chris, his offensive coordinator and the head coach over on the sideline.
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Using his legs, it's Savage. Jukes one tackler and picks up 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Makes the grab on the move. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The first down now at the 14. That was important to get some breathing room there. Finding some room at the 25. One carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag now. This might be coming out. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Savage. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Almost intercepted. Falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been the second pick today. The punt team making their way on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time tonight. And they've got the returner corralled. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's McMillan. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Aggies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The pocket breaking down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. 2-man clock with the running game. Finding space at the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is